What's happening, Fresh Baked? We are looking at a quiz labeled as the hardest Disneyland quiz ever, brought to you by the World Crunch. We were referred to this quiz by a couple of muffins, and I thought, it would be fun to take this quiz with you guys, and maybe you could take it along with me. Keep score on your own, though, because obviously this is not live. So it says here, there's new tests going up all the time, it looks like. But the scoring rubric is 5 points for a correct answer and minus 5 points. Ooh, penalties if you get it wrong, Fresh Baked. There's penalties. Don't get it wrong. Okay, so actually it looks like it's going for the whole month of February, and I can't scroll this, so. Okay, let's get started. Question number 1. Which food items can be purchased at Disneyland? And when I first looked at this, I was going through all the items here: popcorn, lobster nachos, chili con queso, Cajun-style meatloaf, jambalaya, hot dogs, fried chicken, a chocolate twist, and a tofu rice bowl. And I said to myself, you can get all of those at Disneyland. And I thought, is this a trick question? And it turns out it is kind of, because it says to exclude Disneyland California Adventure, or Disney's California Adventure. Now, that changes everything, because quite a few of these cannot be purchased at Disneyland, i.e., the lobster nachos. You can get those only at the Cove Bar, Paradise Pier. Chili con queso is at Cars Land. And the tofu rice bowl is only available at the wharf at the, I forget the name of the restaurant, but it's where you can get the Chinese food. But the rest of these can be purchased at Disneyland. Let's find out how accurate we are on that. So yes, that's what I picked. I picked popcorn, hot dogs, fried chicken, chocolate twist, Cajun-style meatloaf, and the jambalaya. And let's see if I was right. Oh, I was right, yes. So that's the other thing. It flashes. It tells you, it'll flash green for correct and red for incorrect. And I wasn't able to capture that because I was just screen capping these screens. But I did get that one right, so we're at a +5 right now. So true or false, R2-D2 has a secret meet and greet location at Tomorrowland that is only offered if you are a Disneyland Visa card member. Now, there are Disneyland Visa card member meet and greets, but as far as I know, there aren't any at Disneyland. They're at DCA, either at the Blue Sky Cellar or at the Mad Tea Party. And I'm pretty sure R2-D2. I've never been to one, so I don't know what characters are there, but I answered false because I don't believe there are any at Disneyland. Now, in this case, I wasn't able to capture my answer. I figured that out later, but I did answer this one false. And we got that one correct. There is no R2-D2 meet and greet at Disneyland. Next, what is the proper name of what is widely known as the teacups? And it's correct because everybody just calls them the teacups, but that's not the correct name. Fresh Baked, do you know the correct name of the teacups? I do. They are it's called the Mad Tea Party. Did you know that, Fresh Baked? I don't know. But I got that one correct here. We got another greenie right there. Question number 4. True or false? Employees are taught how to point when guests, proper or improper, spelling, I guess, when guests need help getting somewhere. And of course, we all know the answer to that is true. Fresh Baked, do you know what the proper point is? Mike will tell you it's the 2-finger point, not the 1-finger point. You point with 2 fingers. Let's move on. Next question number 5. How many attractions were there on opening day? Now, I don't know the answer to this one, or I didn't know the answer to this one. I just thought there's a lot of attractions at Disneyland, a lot, more than you think. If you tried to count them all, you'd be surprised how many attractions there are. So I just picked the biggest number. I figured, even though I know, the park wasn't fully operational, they still must have had a good 23 attractions for people to observe. What do you guys think? I picked 23. But I was wrong. The correct answer is 18, I think. It didn't tell you what it was, but I just know I got it wrong. I think it was 18. So there's our little red or pink, I guess, incorrect answer. So now we are at 15 points for our score. How are you guys doing so far? All right. Next question. Question number 6. How tall is Sleeping Beauty's castle at Disneyland? Now, I don't know how tall it is. I don't have any idea for sure. But I try to answer this one logically, in so much as I know, for example, that it's not as tall as you think it is, or as it looks, because the use of forced perspective. So the answer isn't. I figure the answer isn't the maximum answer, or 100 feet. But I also know it's not short. It's not a small building. It's more than a few stories, right? So I figured it's not the least answer, 65. So it had to be either 77 or 89. I think I leaned towards the shorter end because of the forced perspective thing. And let's see, what did we get? I said 77 feet, and I was correct. Yes, 77 feet. Did you guys get that one right? That's probably a hard question because it's a really specific number. Okay, question number 7. How many times has the drawbridge on the castle been used? Now, most of you should get this one correct because it's pretty specific. It's not meant to be a functioning drawbridge, but it is a functioning drawbridge. So sometimes some folks might even want to guess 0. But the correct answer is 2. Or I answered 2. I gave it away. Oh no, fresh baked the drama. Yes, it was lowered for opening day and then lowered for the anniversary. What was it, the 10-year or the 25-year? I don't remember. It was lowered for one of those anniversaries, one of the major ones. And let's see, did I get it right? I did, yes, 2 times. Okay, question number 8. True or false? Pirates of the Caribbean, along with the Haunted Mansion, were originally visioned as walkthrough attractions. Now, if you watch Fresh Baked, this should be super duper easy because we talk about these in our Secrets in History videos, and of course the answer is true, guys. Yes, it is. Both were envisioned to be walkthroughs until they discovered the means of the Omnimover for the Haunted Mansion and boat travel for Pirates of the Caribbean. And both as a result of delays caused by them getting involved with the World's Fair. Who is the voice? Question number 9. Who is the voice of Brer Rabbit on Splash Mountain? I have no idea, you guys. I was totally guessing. For some reason, the name James Avery kept popping into my head, but that didn't sound right. And Jess Harnell didn't sound right. And James Mandel didn't. I just guessed. I picked Jess Taylor's. I think because of a total, just, I'm guessing. So let's see. Did we get it right? No, I did not get it right. The correct answer was, in fact, James Avery. So if you're scoring at home, the correct answer is James Avery. All right, question number 10. Disneyland uses more than blank light bulbs. I feel like I'm doing what was that, Match Game PM or something like that? Disneyland uses more than blank light bulbs to outline the buildings on Main Street, USA. And if you were a celebrity guest on the show, you would figure something funny to put into the blank. Anyway, how many light bulbs? Again, this is a total guess. And, I wasn't sure. I tried to use logic. I tried to throw out the highest and the lowest because I figured it's going to be something, it's not 50,000 because that's, you're supposed to be impressed by the number. Right, but it's not 500,000 either because that's just an enormous amount of light bulbs. Are you kidding? Just for Main Street? No way. Right, so it's got to be either 100 or 300. But I still felt like 300 was too many. So I guessed 100,000. And did we get it right? Yes, we did. There are, in fact, 100,000 light bulbs. All right, question number 11. Mickey Mouse has over blank outfits and Minnie Mouse has over blank outfits. Now, there is, according to this quiz, there is a correct answer to this. Now, I figured, I was trying to guess, 45 doesn't seem like a lot. 100 maybe is too many. I don't know. 80 sounds good. But 290, gosh, that seems like that's a lot of outfits. But then I realized I thought maybe I could sneak an answer in here. Logically speaking, if I took the lowest answer, it has to be right? Because let's say there were 400 outfits That means that Mickey Mouse has over 45. 400 is 45. and 20 and whatever Minnie's number is over 25, right? So if it was 400 and 200, I'm still right no matter what I pick. Technically speaking, according to the way this question is answered, if I pick 45 and 25, I'm correct. So that's exactly what I did. I picked 45 and 25, knowing it's not the correct answer, but it logically is. But the good folks over at the World Crunch disagreed with my assertion, and the correct answer actually was 290 and 100. There are over 290. So what does that mean? Is it 291? Is it between 291 and 299 or what? I don't know. Anyway, Mickey has over 290 outfits, and Minnie has over 100 outfits. I can't imagine 290 different Mickey Mouse outfits. Some of them have to be like duplicates or something, because I know he doesn't wear them all at the park. So anyway, I thought that was interesting. Okay, question number 12. The only place in Disneyland where alcohol may be purchased is, everybody knows this. It's the Club 33. So we'll just kind of cruise right by that, right? If you didn't pick Club 33, I'm sorry. You need to study up on your Disneyland facts and trivia, you guys. Not to put too fine a point on it. Okay, question 13. True or false? Splash Mountain was originally going to be called Zippity River Run. What? I don't know. How would I know? Is that known? Is that a known thing? I don't know. Well, we have a 50-50 shot at this, guys. And I picked false. It doesn't flow. Zippity River Run doesn't flow. Zippity Doodah Mountain flows a little better. Like, I don't know. I didn't like it. However, if you picked false like me, you were wrong. It is true. It was at one point called Zippity River Run. All right, question 14. Which of the following are the names of the hitchhiking ghosts in the Haunted Mansion? Now, the question doesn't specify if all three are listed or if only one or if only two are listed, but we do know that there are three. So let's take a look at each one, and then we'll say whether or not they are. But if you've watched our Secrets in History, you know their names, but they're hard to remember. I forget them all the time. Ezra is the name that I always remember, but I forget Gus, who is, yes, he is a hitchhiking ghost, and Phineas. I always forget Phineas, and sometimes when I see the name Phineas, I'm like, no, that's not. That's the name of a beloved cartoon character from Phineas and Ferb. But yes, the correct answers are, or I should say, I picked Ezra, Gus, and Phineas, and, well, yes, they are. That is the correct answer. So if you picked those three names, you are correct. Okay, last question. True or false? Disneyland officials have previously confirmed that there are no scents of sugary goodness being sent out of holes hidden on Main Street. Now, this is kind of a trick question, because what you initially want to answer this as is, do they or do they not pipe in scents? Well, yeah, I think we all pretty much agree that they do that. You walk down Main Street and you can smell, sugary goodness being piped out of holes hidden on Main Street. Especially when you walk by the bakery, right? Or what used to be the bakery, the one where the Carnation Cafe is now. So a lot, your first inclination is to say yes, that's true. But the question isn't that. The question is, has Disney spoken on this? Has Disney confirmed? Disneyland officials have previously confirmed. Have they spoken? Have they confirmed? Have they said yes? We do that? And of course they wouldn't have done that, because that's not Disney's way. They want to maintain the magic. So I answered false. Disney has not confirmed. They will not speak on this, probably not ever, unless it's a former Disneyland official, right? So that's how I answered it. I didn't bite on the trickness of the question, and I was correct. They have not confirmed this. They have not spoken on this directly. They have not confirmed it. Now, I don't exactly know how the scoring worked now that I look at this, because there were only 15 questions, and if it was 5 points each, there should have been 75 available points. I'm wondering if maybe those multiple correct answers boosted my score any. I don't know. You guys, Tell me how. Let's just go. How many did you get right, and how many did you get wrong? Because I think I missed 3 out of the 15. What about you, Fresh Baked? Did you guys do any better than that? Who did better than 12? I want to hear from you guys. And I guess that's it. That was a fun quiz. See you next time, guys. Fresh Baked. We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out our Star Wars Land updates from the Knothole Gang, or maybe our Secrets in History videos. Or you can just watch all of our weekly trip reports and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. We truly are the best of Disney Baked Fresh Daily. And don't forget, you can support Fresh Baked by joining our Patreon campaign or by buying a Fresh Baked t-shirt. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Fresh Baked!